The only thing that's really been available has been snakehead on babies, and normally I would expect to get 1 out of 3 or even 2 out of 3. It's good. And recently I've probably thrown at about 20 or maybe even 30 sets and had no fish. And that's very, very strange. And so I've got to have to change what I'm doing. And I have been trying a few different things too. I had this theory, and I'm sure it must work, that if you've got a set of babies and you know the direction they're going, if you throw in front of that direction and sink the fly and retrieve it just as the fish comes along, that should work. And I obviously tried this with this big fly of Jokums, who's a Swedish friend of mine. He gave me this. It's a pike fly, and it sort of, as it swims along, it goes one way and then goes the other way, and that doesn't work. And I also tried it out with this articulated fly that Daniela in Switzerland tied for me with a skull and crossbones eye, and that kind of wiggles, and that didn't work either. So I'm going to try something else. So I've got my popper, and that's not working, and I assume they're just not keen to come up and take something off the surface, because sometimes fish are just like that. And I've had a few follows, but they haven't eaten. So it could be that I should tie something that looks less like a frog and more like a rat, but I think that's bullshit. I think just basically I've got to take this fly apart, and I'm going to take the popper part off, and I'm going to have some turns of black hackle around it and maybe some eyes. I'm 99% sure it will work. So let's find out. HD10, hey, on the HD10. Ow! Got a bit of line burn there, I tell you. A bit of line burn.
Red underwear.
Colours. There we go, nice snakehead. Watch the way they go back. Ready? Go back. Here we go. It's become a regular occurrence for Ashley.
So I get clean.
Mermaid. You were probably wondering how Ashley stays so clean. And every night she jumps in the lake.
Yeah. Oops, my boobs.
I know it's stressful, but you've got to put that fly in front of its nose. Remember, we always know he comes up the right. I can actually see that fish at the side there. You see him? There he is. He's right on the top. Right on the top. Oh, not bad. Oh, he's come. 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 Yes! Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, around the side of the boat. Oh, and you wouldn't. Well, what we've invented here is a diving popper, because I suspect what's actually happening, it needs a little bit more than just scooting across the surface. It has to dive down in front of the snakehead, and they'll just go for that. And what I'm going to do here, I've stuck on a tongue from a bit of a plastic bottle here. And then I'm going to paint it red, and then it will look like a tongue, and so it'll look like this, whatever it is, sticking the tongue out at the snakehead, and that will just antagonise them even more as it's diving down like that. I don't know what we're going to call it. It's Vince's loudmouth popper. It's going to be the loudmouth sticking out the tongue popper that Paul added to that. Because I like to add a little bit to everybody's design. And I stuck a little hole here. I heated my fork with a lighter, and now there's a hole going through the top. So as it dies, it will squirt water out like a whale, and that will add to it. It will be like a diving whale thing with the tongue sticking out. That is what the snakehead want tomorrow.